Hello there, my name is Harris Bhatti. I'm a student in CS50. I am a student and this is my final project for the class. So for my final project, I decided to make a program in Love using the Microsoft Visual Studio. And I decided to make a recreation of the classic Atari game Breakout using what I learned in the lesson for Pong. So I used what I learned essentially to recreate another Atari game, another very famous game, where you, instead of using two paddles to fight against each other like a tennis game, you're using one paddle to smash a bunch of blocks until you can manage to get the all of the blocks above destroyed. So I'm gonna just quickly show you how I did it. So you see I got the Lua files here and everything. How we're gonna start is we're actually gonna drag the folder to our Love application so that it starts, and it immediately starts here. And I programmed the program so that the ball immediately drops. So let's say I miss it, right? When you miss, the entire thing resets. The game resets. It's a little bit rough on the edges. This game, there's some bugs that need to be fixed, but it's still a fully functioning game that is very reminiscent of an Atari, an old arcade classic game. So the bricks are all blue, and you'll notice that when they get hit, they turn red and break apart for a brief moment, which is it's very cool, I think. And I managed to create an animation so that the ball actually sort of squashes whenever it hits the surface. I also set it so that upon impact, it makes a noise. It makes a crash noise when it hits the bricks, and it makes like a little bouncing noise when it hits the paddle. And these are actually noises I used from the Pong example, from the Pong exercise, that I repurposed into this program. And it's honestly a very fun game. It's a very addicting game, you could play this for hours, just because it's just so addicting to see the ball crash and the bricks. And I'm rather proud of this work I did on this project. It was a fun project to do, and it was just something that was very interesting to me. I do enjoy video games a lot. I enjoy classic retro games, and to recreate one of the early games, it really puts you in the mindset of what people were thinking back then. Of course, there's a lot of bugs. It's not perfect, and it's a work in progress. But this was my final project, and it's a relatively functioning video game. So this is Breakout, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation of my project. This was a very fun class, and I enjoy everything I learned. So thank you.